Tomorrow night, in an unprecedented event, all of the TV stations across Arizona will unite for one cause: to help inform, educate, and warn people about the growing epidemic of heroin across the state, with a simulcast of this powerful special called Hooked, Tracking Heroin's Hold on Arizona. The project was led by Cronkite professor and Pulitzer Prize-winning reporter Jackie Petchel, who is with us today. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
You know, I freely admit that TV is a cutthroat business. But for all of these stations to come together, and also I should mention a lot of radio stations,
yes,
to air this simultaneously, commercial-free, is a huge lift, and it really makes a statement. Are you surprised that they all agreed to come together?
Not now that I know the force behind it, which was Art Brooks, who is the president and CEO of the Arizona Broadcasters Association, and the dean of the Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication, Dean Callahan, as well as a group of citizens and law enforcement officials who really wanted to do it to make a difference. As a former person who worked in TV, you would initially be surprised, but I think they all felt very strongly about the project and getting it out on every way that they could.
Let's talk a little bit about this project, which is very close to your heart. How bad is the heroin problem here?
I would have thought that maybe some of the talk about the heroin problem was an exaggeration until I actually...
When you think of heroin addict, you think about the vagrant in the alley shooting up between his toes. Not the case.
I think when you see these faces, you will be surprised. And it is something that has stuck with me, that they could be our children.
Yeah, it could be any of our children.
Yes, absolutely.
And part of the special, and I think it's so huge that this is happening, will include a phone bank for people who are watching, who identify with what they're seeing, to call in and get help.
Yes, it will. And that phone bank, to my understanding, Art Brooks and his group are going to, and volunteers are doing that. I think it will be open for about 3 hours during the broadcast, perhaps in advance and after, I'm not quite positive. But they want to call to action. You know, part of their responsibility, and they're willing to welcome.
It's a fantastic program. Tomorrow night at 6:30, right here on 12 and all of the other stations for this special.